Forget Silicon Valley CEOs. The original productivity guru wore a turban, not a hoodie. Meet Suleiman the Magnificent, the Ottoman Sultan who ruled 25 million people and wrote poetry, all before lunch. While you struggled to answer emails, his empire stretched from Vienna to Mecca. The secret, a daily routine so brutally efficient it'd make Elon Musk blush. By the end of this video, you'll steal his 500-year-old hacks to crush your to-do list. And yes, that includes his power nap trick even your boss would envy. When we think of productivity, our minds often drift to modern tools, planners, apps, and time-blocking techniques. But what if one of the most effective productivity systems was established centuries ago by an Ottoman sultan, Kanuni Sultan Süleyman, who reigned from 1520 to 1566, managed an empire that spanned 3 continents, led numerous military campaigns, and initiated significant legal and architectural reforms. His ability to balance these responsibilities wasn't coincidental. It was the result of a meticulously structured daily routine that harmonized spiritual practices, administrative duties, and personal development. Suleiman's day began before sunrise, aligning with the Islamic tradition of the Fajr prayer. This early start was not merely a religious obligation, but also a strategic choice that set the tone for the day. Engaging in spiritual reflection and physical purification through ablution, he prepared himself mentally and physically for the tasks ahead. This practice mirrors modern concepts of morning routines that emphasize mindfulness and intentionality. The Sultan's day began at 4 a.m. with Fajr prayer, but this wasn't just devotion, it was cognitive optimization. Prayer doubled as meditation. Ottoman chronicler Celal-Zadeh noted, "His Majesty's mind, purified by dawn prayers, could dissect war strategies like a surgeon's scalpel." Modern studies show 20 minutes of meditation boosts focus by 40%. Copy them. Start your day with 10 minutes of mindfulness. No apps needed. Post-prayer, Suleiman reviewed dispatches. His secret 52-minute work blocks, proven by 2021 productivity studies. He banned advisors from speaking before 5 a.m. The mind is a blade. Sharpen it before use. Could you handle a 4 a.m. start? Following his morning rituals, Suleiman convened the Divan, the imperial council responsible for advising the Sultan and implementing policies. These meetings were characterized by their punctuality and efficiency, often commencing shortly after the morning prayer and concluding by midday. The structured nature of these sessions ensured that state affairs were addressed systematically, allowing for informed decision-making and effective governance. Forget Zoom calls. Suleiman's meetings had swords on the table. A vacant seat symbolized the Sultan's omnipresence. Advisors who lied were exiled. Copy them. Keep your camera on during virtual meetings. Accountability works. Viziers presented issues in 3 points max. Ramblers lost their titles. A 1536 memo warns, "Verbosity is the enemy of empire." Suleiman solved 80% of cases in under 25 minutes. How? He delegated ruthlessly. A sultan's ears are open, but his patience is shorter than a scorpion's tail. From 9 to 11 a.m., Suleiman devoured books on law, philosophy, and Persian poetry. His library held 7,000-plus scrolls. Afternoons were reserved for intellectual enrichment. Suleiman was an avid reader and a patron of the arts and sciences. He dedicated time to studying religious texts, poetry, and legal documents, often engaging in discussions with scholars and advisors. This commitment to continuous learning not only enhanced his personal knowledge, but also informed his legislative reforms and cultural patronage. Fluent in Ottoman Turkish, Arabic, and Persian, he cross-referenced texts. Historians found margin notes arguing with Aristotle. Copy them. Read outside your field. Suleiman's tax reforms were inspired by Sufi poetry. He gifted annotated books to allies with subtle threats. 1552 note to France's king. Chapter 12 explains why your army will lose. His poetry, Muhibi, outsold modern authors 1 million copies in 16th century terms. At 1 p.m., he took a 20-minute horseback nap. Leaning on a staff, trained awake if he slumped, Ottoman soldiers napped upright to stay battle-ready. Copy them. Use a timer plus upright posture to avoid grogginess. He drank sherbet, rosewater plus honey instead of coffee. A 2019 study found sugar plus hydration boosts alertness 30% better than espresso. His naps were so legendary, rivals timed attacks around them and failed. Post 4 p.m., he banned work, dedicating evenings to family, poetry, and architecture. Courtiers caught discussing politics after dusk were fined 10 gold coins, approximately $5,000 today. Copy them. Set a hard stop. Suleiman's empire didn't collapse because he relaxed. Contrary to rumors, he spent evenings tutoring his kids. Daughter Mirima later co-designed Istanbul's aqueducts. His wife Hürrem Sultan ran a shadow diplomacy network during these hours, proving power couples aren't a modern invention. Evenings provided an opportunity for personal reflection and additional spiritual practices. Suleiman often engaged in writing poetry under the pen name Muhibi, expressing his thoughts and emotions through verse. This creative outlet served as a means of introspection and emotional balance, highlighting the importance of personal time in maintaining overall well-being. He prioritized deep sleep with Ottoman sleep science. Mattresses stuffed with lavender plus silk induced REM sleep. A 2022 study found lavender boosts deep sleep by 20%. He fasted after sunset, aligning with modern intermittent fasting benefits. Insomniac viziers drank poppy milk, opium tea. Suleiman, a clear mind needs no potions. Physical health was also a priority. Suleiman participated in activities such as archery and horseback riding, which were not only recreational but also essential for maintaining the physical prowess expected of a ruler and military leader. These activities contributed to his stamina and readiness for the demands of leadership. The consistency of Suleiman's daily schedule was a cornerstone of his effectiveness. By allocating specific times for spiritual, administrative, intellectual, and physical activities, he created a balanced routine that maximized productivity and minimized decision fatigue. This structured approach allowed him to manage a vast empire without becoming overwhelmed by the complexities of leadership. Here's the irony. Suleiman died following his routine. In 1566, he insisted on leading a campaign at 71, maintaining his 4 a.m. prayers and war councils. He died in his tent mid-meeting after conquering Sigetvar. Suleiman's routine offers several lessons applicable to contemporary life. Early start. Beginning the day with purposeful activities can set a positive tone and increase productivity. Structured meetings. Allocating specific times for meetings and decision-making can enhance efficiency and prevent schedule overload. Continuous learning. Dedicating time to personal development fosters growth and adaptability. Personal time. Engaging in creative or reflective practices supports mental health and emotional balance. Physical activity. Incorporating exercise into daily routines promotes physical health and resilience. Consistency. Establishing and maintaining a consistent schedule can improve focus and reduce stress. Kanuni Sultan Süleyman's daily routine exemplifies a harmonious balance between duty, personal growth, and well-being. His structured approach to life enabled him to lead effectively, make lasting contributions to law and culture, and maintain personal fulfillment. By adopting elements of his routine, modern individuals can enhance their productivity and achieve a more balanced lifestyle. Reflecting on Suleiman's practices encourages us to consider how intentional structuring of our days can lead to greater accomplishments and personal satisfaction. His legacy serves as a testament to the enduring value of discipline, balance, and continuous self-improvement. What part of Sultan Suleiman's routine surprised you the most? Was it his unwavering discipline, his deep dedication to learning, or his balance between power and personal reflection? Now imagine applying just one of these timeless habits in your own life, waking up with purpose, setting clear intentions, or carving out time every day to grow intellectually. The truth is, the secrets of a legendary empire builder might just transform your modern routine. Before we end, let's not forget who this man truly was. Suleiman the Magnificent, or Kanuni as he's revered in Turkish history, wasn't just the longest reigning sultan of the Ottoman Empire. He was a master strategist, a patron of the arts, a poet, a legal reformer, and a deeply spiritual leader. Under his rule, the Ottoman Empire reached its political, cultural, and economic zenith. He personally led campaigns across 3 continents, oversaw the construction of architectural wonders, and introduced laws so influential that they earned him the title the Lawgiver. But what made him truly extraordinary was not just his title or his power, it was how he structured his life behind palace walls. His morning prayers weren't routine, they were mental recalibrations. His reading hours weren't leisure, they were strategy sessions. His daily rituals weren't habits, they were systems designed for clarity, resilience, and vision. So ask yourself, if a man who ruled over 25 million people across an empire larger than Rome at its peak still made time to reflect, read, and plan with purpose, what's stopping us? That's why his routine matters. It's not about imitating royalty. It's about learning from the best in history to master your own time, your own goals, and your own legacy. Now it's your turn. Which of Kanuni's habits will you copy, and why? Let's talk in the comments. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like the video to support the channel. Subscribe for more surprising truths from Ottoman history, and share this with someone who's obsessed with both productivity and the past. This isn't just about history, it's about learning from the greatest minds of all time. See you in the next video, where the past reveals more secrets worth copying.